the relationship with Crytek, that's something that dates way back to almost the start of EAP, right?
There's a up and down aspect to the gameplay spaces, and the enemies that you fight will challenge that as well. To run fast and jump, we put those together. That's on the base nanosuit by default. You still have the ability to cloak and you still have armor, but then even those are expanded further out to push the core away.
So this is nanosuit
Play space, because the suit is so powerful, you can basically move up and down 1 or 2 stories quite easily. So you can jump on top of trucks and then jump from a truck onto a low roof and run across.
About this game, they wanted to play it. So with Crysis 2, you guys have announced that it's going to be on Xbox, it's going to be on PlayStation 3, and of course on the computer.
Yes. So beyond just stealth, when you're in stealth mode, there's a lot of things that support the way that you play. Extra nanosuit powers. One of the big things that we're doing in Crysis 2 that wasn't a guy and sneak around and stab people in the back and play more like a ninja or a silent killer. You can play that way. But if
we don't just want to appear on a console, we want to have the same quality experience as Crysis made on PC.
That would be a boring thing to do. There wouldn't be much interesting things to do. But what you can do is, within a game, look at it and go, that doesn't look exactly like it, but there's a lot of reasons why. I mean, it's very difficult to make a one-to-one representation just from a legal point of view. If a Predator, play like a superhero, or play like a tank. Now we're supporting that fully in Crysis 2 through the default implementation of what the nanosuit has to offer.
So do you have the same 4 powers people can use in Crysis 2?
You have all the same powers that you had in Crysis 1. They're all there, but they're combined already together for you in certain ways.
We're in Manhattan.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
So you've got, how realistic is this? Are you guys, modeling, Times Square? Are you going to recognize locations?
If you want to jump right into huge action and have grenades and rockets and explosions going off around you and survive, 8 people shooting you at once, then you can do that as well.
So are you going to have a lot of vertical gameplay in this game?
To tell a story on an arc where the nanosuit transforms over time.
Crysis 1 is we allow you to customize the nanosuit. So what we're not doing, it's not about paint schemes or color or anything like this. It's meaningful changes to the suit. So you imagine you have like some modules that you can turn on and choose what you're doing. Much in the same way in Crysis 1, we allowed you to customize your weapon. You can do the same with the nanosuit. So if you want to play in a stealthy style,
open world to some degree, like are you going to be able to go all throughout Manhattan in these levels, or is it more segmented?
It's segmented much in the way Crysis 1 was. So in Crysis 1 you had
give actually a character arc. In Crysis 1 we had the nanosuit as a toolkit. Right. You were playing Nomad as a character.
Access pass to Crysis 2, which is coming out later this year for the consoles and PC. And I'm here with Nathan, who's the executive producer of the game. Now this Crysis. So New York City, what is it going to be unique about New York? Why did you like New York so much?
Have been set there, but New York always has an awesome story to tell. Every location in the city, as you move through it, has a completely different feel, which is great from an artistic point of view and great for gamers as well, because they don't look at the same, boring city architecture over and over and over. Every neighborhood, every borough is a little different. So New York has a lot of flavor.
Midstream?
Yeah, you can change on the fly. So what we think players will be doing when they use the nanosuit this time around is they'll look at the gaming landscape, the area that the enemies are in. And then much like in the original Crysis, how people would change, like put a grenade launcher on or change a scope or something like this to change their weapon, they'll look at the same problem and go, okay, well, how can I optimize the nanosuit to do the same thing? Work in the financial district. There's some good landmark buildings there. It's a really nice gameplay space. It has a little bit of openness, but it's still a little tight at times, which is good for the player. Yeah.
So the footage we're seeing tonight, it looks like we're in the Wall Street area of New York?
Yeah, definitely. The game is set, this level of the game is set in the Wall Street area of New York. One way of making that happen, but yeah. Gameplay space, we'll do the same with New York, and we have our footprint feel. I mean, it'd be hard pressed for you not to feel like that's New York. What we have done is replicated each location very, very closely as far as size,